So we're joined by Anthony, Pretty Boy Taylor. Anthony, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Jake. How you doing?
Yeah, keeping well, mate. As I said, as always, getting these interviews out and seeing your tweets the other day got me a little bit excited. I thought that's a good matchup. I like what you're doing. So first, How are you doing at the moment? How are you coping in this time?
Nothing changed for me. I still train every day. I still have my routine. I might not be with my head coach Antonio McKee like every single day, but I'm here with family. I have a striking coach that I'm with every single day. My jiu-jitsu coach that I visit here and there, but I'm good. I'm staying healthy. I'm eating healthy, and I'm feeling healthy most of all.
That's what we like to hear. Let's get straight into it, though. So you've been calling out fighters left, right, and centre. You've had James Gallagher, Callum Lenore, but most of all, Aaron Chalmers. It's safe to say you want a matchup.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Definitely you can throw Kiefer Crosby in there too if he came down to 55. You know, but I like to fight with Aaron Chalmers because me and him, we kind of have something in common. We both like that. We're both like glory whores. We have those fans, but he has a bigger fan base because he was on MTV Geordie Shore, and I think that's a good matchup for me and him to fight each other.
Yeah. Out of the others there, is there any pick that you would want for them, or is Aaron your main focus at the moment?
Well, if I had to choose a fight, it'll be James Gallagher. Obviously, that's the fight I really want, and to get that fight, I gotta get a lengthy streak going.
Yeah.
Also, I have to get my record up because they're not gonna be like, yo, okay, you can fight James Gallagher with a 7-5 record. I can see if I went 10-5 or 11-5 and I fought James Gallagher, but Bellator is not gonna feed that to me. A lot of people get it confused. Oh, you lost to James Gallagher, you got choked out. But dude, that was like my third fight overall professionally when I fought James Gallagher. And I started my career that same year I fought Gallagher as a pro. Sure. Now, 12 fights later, you think it's going to be the same outcome? I'm a lot bigger than I was at 145. I'm a lot faster, and I'm a lot more knowledgeable on the ground game than I am. So I can dominate Gallagher on the floor and striking now. But right now, I want to focus my sight on Aaron Chalmers because Aaron Chalmers is 5-2 in Bellator. It's a good matchup because he's a striker. I'm a striker / wrestler. Yep. So it's going to see where we are. Can Anthony be the guy who's above 500, 5-2? Can Aaron Chalmers be the guy whose record says the person is better than what his record says? I'm beatable, Aaron beatable. It doesn't matter what happens. It's like if I fought Benson Henderson. He's beatable, I'm beatable. And I think the matchup between me and him with our personalities, it'll be oh my goodness, amazing. Imagine me being England. You know how I was when I was in Ireland. I can build up a fight. I can build that up. Geordie Shore, there's little hot, fine female friends that I want to just bang so bad with the big tits and ass and lips. Oh, they look so good. And that media would eat it all up. So my personality, as far as overall personality, will outshine his personality.
Sure. So it's a battle of personality as well at this stage. So one thing I've loved seeing online as well between you guys was you promised not to wrestle. Aaron promises not to chuck a kick in there. So is it that you guys want a KO in here or a bloodfest that's going on?
I mean, I'm the name. My name suits me well. I'm Pretty Boy because I don't get hit. If people saw my last fight with Chris Vila, he's a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm a wrestler. We could have obviously grappled on the ground, but we decided to stand and bang. Now, when it comes to striking, I have the edge. I have a better striking game than Chris Vila because I beat Chris Vila by majority decision. One judge had a draw. If it wasn't a draw, of course, I would have won it by unanimous. But if you saw Chris Vila fight Aaron Chalmers, who do you think will actually win that fight? striking. Chris Avila is going to outstrike Aaron Chalmers. They're both same height, but Chris Avila has been fighting longer than Aaron Chalmers. You know, you can't. It's tricky when you're going to England because a lot of people is going to say, well, the betting odds could be this and that. Well, Aaron Chalmers never really fought nobody with experience. He's fighting a guy who's on a 5-fight win streak, who's beaten a lot of guys, and he's comfortable going to their home country and winning in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So, obviously, you mentioned about Aaron striking. Now, he's kind of made his name in MMA for, I think he's rocked every one of his opponents. Doesn't mean he's finished with his fight. He definitely caused some issues on the feet. Now, something criticised about for the idea that you might not want to wrestle, or that he doesn't necessarily he doesn't want to wrestle. So, what's your view on that? Would you stick to that in not?
Yeah. Like I fought. I think about it though, Jake. I fought guys who are better striker than him, and you know that. I fought. Did you see my fight with Adam Bolrix?
I haven't seen it, no, but tell me about
I
it.
fought. Adam Bolrix is killing it right now. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Go watch my fight with Adam Bolrix, and you'll see what I did to Bolrix. Go to Bellator.com. Go to Bolrix versus Taylor. I was beating the shit out of Bolrix, outstriking him, hitting him with heavy shots, busting him wide open. You know, when you see me fought Dean Barry, I tell you this: Dean Barry will go to the UFC. This guy is probably the most talented fighter that I fought in my whole career. And look how I went toe to toe with Dean Barry. You know, I'm not worried about Aaron Chalmers because he doesn't have the tenacity and strength as I do. He's just tall with some good height and a little power. Me, I'm quicker, I'm stronger. His training partner is nowhere as good as my training partners. Think about it. I'm training with AJ McKee. I'm training with Baby Slice. I used to train with Aaron Pico.
Yeah.
You know, I train with Joey Davis, Antonio McKee, you know, our head coach.
Yeah.
He don't get no sparring like that the way I do.
I mean,
nowhere near that.
Aaron has teamed up with Team Renegade before, and they've got some good like the Edwards brothers. So,
I mean, think about it. Think about it. The Leon and his brother. I mean, that's the only star they got. I mean, think about it. If they really fought somebody, like say if Fabian Edwards came down and fought Joey's gonna tear his ass up. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's one dimensional because his whole camp is one dimensional. When you look at Body Shop, okay, want to wrestle? You got Aaron and Antonio and Joey Davis. Okay, if you want to strike, we got Pico. Also, we also had AJ and we have Baby Slice. You know, if you want to mix it up, okay, you got Emmanuel Newton, who you can mix up, or you can kickbox with AJ. I have different levels. My teammates, I have a team that has different levels of attributes, not just, oh, I'm a striker. Because at the end of the day, if we're both strikers, it's gonna come down, okay, who's the better grappler?
sure.
The one takedown is what's gonna win you the fight.
Sure. Well, I think what we can definitely get from this is that your team could come over and face some of the Renegade team. There's some great matchups made there, especially if obviously you and Aaron are at the head as well, either for a card in Newcastle or a card in London. It would work really well, mate. It's definitely got the hype.
Oh, my team smashes this team from coach to 135ers.
Sure.
By far. His team is nowhere as gifted as my team. You can say, well, his brother Leon Edwards in the UFC, okay, 170 pounder, okay, that's good. You know, good for you, brother. Good for you. You know, you only got one stub, but everybody else you guys is fighting, you guys ain't fought no killers. You know what I'm saying? Look at Fabian. Look at Aaron. They ain't fought no killers. Look at me. You throw me in there with a guy 5-1 in my debut. Next thing you know it, I fight someone 9-0, Adam Bolrix. All of a sudden, I fight, you know what I'm saying, James Gallagher. I got thrown into the wolves. I didn't get my record built up like AJ McKee and stuff. I kind of was thrown in there like Aaron Pico was. You know, hey, you're a stud. Go in there and get him.
Sure.
You know, so
One thing
go
people,
ahead, go.
as you said, you're on a 5-fight win streak. So yes, the beginning your career might say 7-5 at the moment, but you are on a 5-fight win streak, and that's incredible in any aspect of the sport. So
yeah,
you said at the start of your career, you still fought some amazing fighters as well. It's not like it didn't just go wrong for you. You fought some top talent.
Right, and I fought him at the first beginning of my career. It's like me going to the UFC at 155. All right, Anthony, you got to fight Khabib. Now you got to fight Tony Ferguson. Then you got to fight Justin Gatlin. Okay, cool. My first 3 debut fights. Well, 12 fights UFC later. Now I'm kind of like Max Holloway. Okay, I'll fight you now. Let's see how I am now from back then. So it's different. A lot of people don't understand that, and a lot of people say, Jake, Anthony Taylor is better than what his record says. You know?
Yeah, and you're questioning Aaron's is.
Yeah. And Aaron's been fighting guys 0-0, 0-1, 2-1, or 2-2, or 4 or 3-1. Those guys ain't fought no killers. I'm the killer. I'm the real fight. I'm that guy that you said, so you want to be a fighter? You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. He can't say he's a fighter unless he fight a real fighter. Like, man, you got me over here beefing with Emmanuel Sanchez. That's how bad sorry about that. That's how bad of a fighter that I am.
Yeah. Well, I think this fight makes sense for both of you because, as I said, if you go in there and beat Aaron, he's got a big following to him, especially in the UK. And that boosts your name.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just telling. I'm listening. I'm back.
Awesome, man. No problem. So that's what I was just saying. There is what I like about the fight is it works for both of you. So if you go beat Aaron, he's got a lot of followers, and you become the one who's beaten Aaron there. But then also, if he beats you, you've had some brilliant past opponents. So it kind of shows the level he can compete at. So it works both ways.
You think about it, he beats me, they're going to say, okay, he's beating a good MMA fighter who has experience. He's improved. I beat him, it's more like I'm not beating him because the record, yeah, I get the win, but it's like, okay, I get the following. I beat him, I get the following. He beats me, he gets the credit that he deserves as an MMA fighter. You're right, Aaron. You worked hard. You are a true MMA fighter. You know what I'm saying? I beat Aaron's like, yo, shit, you famous now, brother. You know, brother, you famous in the UK. You know, so we both play off each other's role.
So give me your prediction for the fight. How do you think it goes down?
Either a TKO or unanimous decision. It's either going to be one of that because there ain't no submission game going on in there. I'm not the best with my submission games. I do know that, you know, but I'll pound the ground if I have to, you know. But like I said, either a TKO first round or it's going to be a unanimous decision of an ass whooping, of a Geordie Shore ass whooping.
So let's talk about one of the main things that might hinder this fight is weight. So you fought 145 and 155. Now I think Aaron's 155 to 170. The last few fights have been 170. So you said to me a minute ago that you would only meet at a catch weight of 160 as your max.
If he absolutely couldn't make it, that's like last resort. But you can make 155 because you ain't doing shit. Ain't no fight been scheduled. And if they do schedule a fight, then it'll probably be 4 or 5 months from now. Like, yo, we got Bellator in England 4 months from now. You got 4 months to cut that much weight. Sure. You better get your nutritionist, buddy.
Yeah. No, I like it a lot. So one thing you can promise about this fight is that you guys want to stand and bang here.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I'll stand and bang on him. He throws wild. He doesn't. They said, oh, he trains with Fabian and Ling. I don't mean shit. Okay, who are they? They ain't champion caliber guys. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no. I don't care if you James Gallagher sparring with Conor McGregor. I don't give a fuck who you spar with. You gotta come fight me now. You know what I'm saying? I'm the pretty boy. I'm the real deal. You know, there ain't nobody who's so smooth and so swaggy and electrifying that I am as my personality when I'm inside that cage.
Yeah.
He can talk all he wants, talk about I'm gonna knock you out, man, bro. You only knock one dude out in your whole life. How many people he knocked out? One dude, right?
I think, yeah, clean out or two there. I think he's knocked down most of his opponents.
yeah, he's wild. You know, it puts more pressure on him because I'm used to going to people's countries and fighting them.
Mm.
So I don't have a problem with standing. I don't mind. I built my career on standing and fighting.
Mate, it sounds like you're ready to bring the heat, and I like it a lot.
I'm ready to bring this heat anytime, any day. Sorry about that. As long as there's crowds there, let's make it happen. I'm a glory whore. I'm ready to bang.
Mate, I like it a lot. Before we sign anything off there, is there anything you want to put out, anything else for the fights or anything for sponsors?
I just want to say, you know, to my sponsor, Pure Cana, the best CBD oil in the business, you know, Elevate, you know, if you definitely need to heal to recover, hit them up. Lana egg whites, egg weights, keeping me ready to go. Definitely want to give a shout out to Team Body Shop, all my teammates. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Anthony_Prettyboy. You can follow me on Twitter, Anthony_for real. Also Facebook, Anthony Prettyboy Taylor.
Sure. Well, right, let's hope that Scott, Jude, David, anyone who can make this fight happen, we're going to make this happen because I think, as I said, it makes a lot of sense. You seem ready for it, and we'll see what Aaron has to say.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my man. We'll talk soon, Jake. Appreciate it.